The biggest mistakes I see y'all make is not performing wife duties.
Hey, you guys, welcome back. This is Nefertiti's here, you guys. So I wanted to talk. You remember the time when our ancestors were enslaved and all the changes and how our persona for relationship now changed too? You see how it was all linked to slave masters' viewpoint, right? How everything was all linked to how the slave masters in ancient history wanted it's all to be for us now today. Because you remember, don't act like you don't remember slavery did happen to us. It's not like it never happened. Nefertiti remembers the time when European invaded her country. And Nefertiti was not able to make her remark because Nefertiti had her son, and her son had to go reel the road of what had to get run, and Nefertiti couldn't do nothing. It was just history in the making. But black men as an entirely race, they forgot how to learn about their black history. They forgot how to learn back on the privilege of everything their families stand for as a black pride because of slave masters. See how a lot of these discussions about how marriages and relationships and pimps and hoes and slave and masters type of requests, all how it plays into the media of today's society now. And then, of course, as a marriage topic, too, you remember, if you can't find a relationship, if you want all hoes to be thinking as hoes when not all hoes are hoes, there's some hard workers, women that worked hard, that were so scared of slave masters that they had to hide themselves because they didn't want to feel the wrath of their slave masters. Think of Harriet Tubman. Think of all of the other leaders in a black community that are women that all lead into the same type of thinking also. Like, yeah, you guys, like, there was a lot more women in that substantial view that try to lead. I led as example as a woman too, on the woman's standards also of privilege to know that I have the strength and credibility the same way my husband has his strength, okay? So if I say I love him and he says he loves me, then the strength of our credibility is bigger than one party's type of sided viewpoint. Of course, slave masters wanted to tarnish all of the relationships for black community. Remember, that's when the black community and it segregated every other community, of course, because it was in their way of life to run for black community from slave masters' viewpoints, not the truth of the Holy Grail knowledge. Because God shines the light of the knowledge that is still true, that slaves did happen before.